Hey everybody, it's me, Sean. Welcome back to Software Incorporated. And if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since I recorded last, but I believe I had to shift a bunch of people around because our support for Arnie's Quest was doing so bad. Looks like I've managed to shift them around pretty good. So I like that. Looks like we need to order a few more pieces of software for whatever, which is not really that much of a problem. Let's set up our filter here again. We want our filter to be from let's say like $500,000 to however much. But that's not how we want to do it. We want to do it by past month. There we go, $500,000. Great. Okay, so these are the things that we definitely want to keep on hand. So you know what? I don't really care about Open Document Studio. It is making us a small amount of money and not enough for me to bother with. I will order some more copies of Arnie's Quest because that is a very popular game. That's our most popular piece of software right now, and I'm glad I took a look because otherwise we would have been in bad shape. I'm going to go ahead and order another million because it seems to be selling very well, as we can tell from the support demands. So Fiverr's Quest has a lot of followers. Fullview 2 looks like it's going to be a big hit. We will release that this month, so I need to pay attention to that. We are working on Open Office 2. It looks like we're getting pretty close to being able to promote that. And then once we get caught up on our support for Arnie's Quest, we're going to get Runs Clean 2 going, and of course we're still designing our operating software. Now, I've summarized everything because, like I said, I haven't played for a week, but you just watched an episode yesterday, so there was really no need for me to summarize all of that for you. You are welcome. All right, making good progress on this. Let's go ahead and turn the speed up because there's no need to be going so slow. Oh, we are not actually making that great of a progress on this because it's building up and then slowly going down. Oh my gosh, very, very quickly building up, as a matter of fact. Okay, there, that's sort of getting under control, but we're really gonna have some trouble with that if we don't get this fixed before too long. It is because the teams were sending everybody off to education, and I believe I adjusted all of them so that won't be as much of a problem going forward. Let's take a look. Now, I want you to be in the proper alphabetical order. So our Z4, if we look at that, HR management, yeah, hopefully, and support, no, that's not what I want. The HR management and support, yeah, okay, that should definitely slow down their schooling, I hope. Time will tell. But it looks like we're catching up because we were at 500 something at some point today, just like a minute ago. Yeah, they're dropping off pretty quick. All right, August Fullview is going to get released. It's still building up followers, which is awesome. This thing is going to be a hit. Let's go ahead and release it. That's programming B. Yes. Do I want to start a marketing campaign? Yes. And no budget. Yes, we're going to go ahead and do 1 million copies of that. One more zero. There we go, $2 million. Perfect. And I mean, I guess that's okay. We're going to put programming B on there because programming C is set up to work on the runs clean 2, and I do want to get runs clean 2 going, so we're going to do that. We're going to take programming C off of that, put programming B on it. Great. And we're going to go ahead and unpause that one and move it up here. Now, this one, 43. Okay, so we still have another month or two on that one yet before we're going to go anywhere with that. Fiverr's Quest still has plenty of time. It is. Now, did we just do the. Just do runs clean 2? No. The Fiverr's Quest beta build? Announced Fiverr's Quest. So we haven't even done a beta build of Fiverr's Quest? And we have 107,000 followers? That's just from the press release? Wow. People are excited for video games, I guess. That's something. Turn that speed up. Oh, look at that. We have caught up on our support for Arnie's Quest, so that's pretty great. That means I need to find additional projects for some of our other guys to work on. Runswell is coming along slowly, but surely. Surely you can't be serious. Ha ha. Oh my gosh, so funny. Are there any new companies that I might want to buy up or buy large chunks of? I've already bought large chunks of that one, so I'm not going to buy any more. Nope. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'd say things are going pretty great. Nothing I need to worry about. Fiverr's Quest is December. No matter how many times I look at it, it's still only December. I don't really care about that. I don't care about those sick calls, so no worries. Employees having trouble. Yeah. Okay, and we're building up a little bit of support problems, but that's because most of our teams are not available currently. They're all in classes and stuff. So again, another indicator that making these changes to the classes is really the smart thing to do. Runs well is moving along. We're going to need quite a team of programmers when programming time comes for that, but we've got a while yet. So, okay, we're starting to lose people on Fiverr's Quest. October, November, so we still have several months. I'm going to go ahead and put out a press build of Fiverr's Quest, and we'll see what happens there. We've got 114,000 followers. Do I have, yep, we do have the hype machine running on that. So, oh my gosh, we have so much money. Gonna go ahead and deposit $100 million, because we don't really need all that cash. We've got $116 million. Oh, let's check our on hands before we get crazy. We are fine. We've got 86,000. I just bought 100. No, that was. Didn't I just? Wait a minute. What happened to Arnie's Quest? Did it just like dry up all of a sudden? That doesn't make any sense. Arnie's Quest. Last month, $9 million. So why didn't it show up in my little, I must have gotten something wrong. No, even Runswell's 95 is beating that $100,000 mark. Fullview 2 sold $25 million worth of copies in its first month. That is amazing. Wow. I'm really curious to see what it's going to do this month. Fullview 2. Wait a minute, what? All right, my home. Okay, that makes sense. Order copies. I don't know, 250,000. So, what happened with Fullview 2? It sold $32 million last month. So why didn't it show up in? Oh, because it was outside of that filter. That is hilarious. It was outside the maximum of the filter. So we're going to set the maximum to $132 million. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's wild stuff. All right. We have plenty of copies of everything else. That Fullview too. Jeez Louise. That is a popular piece of software, you guys. All right. And looks like we're back to gaining plenty of followers onto Fiverr's Quest here. We should be able to push Open Office too, right? No, we still need to get a little more art into that. So that's too bad. I don't know what's going on with the artists on Programming Team E. Let's take a look. Programming E, employees, artists. They're pretty, they're not skilled. They're talented, but not skilled. Got it. So that's too bad. That's going to take them a little while to get that wrapped up. But that's okay. We are on top of all of our support issues, so that's great. Be nice if I could figure out the right way to balance out the way that it sends people to classes, because the way that it was doing it was not good for us. It was very troublesome. Again, we're up to $177 million. I could probably throw another $100 million into our savings account without even batting an eye. But I like to keep, $100 million on hand for whatever reason. There's really no legitimate reason that I would have to keep that money on hand. Slowly making progress on Runswell. Slow is fine with me. We don't want to rush it. But there they are. We're going to maybe be able to push it today. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and push it. Let's develop it. So that means we need to come up with some new design projects for our design team. I also need to put together a programming team for Runswell. I also need to set a timer because I forgot to set a timer when I started this video. There we go. All right. Well, and we have a lot of programmers that are programming teams that, right now they're kind of being not being taken advantage of because we don't really need them doing support at this point. I'm going to go ahead and take them off of these support projects. There we go. And our design A team has way too many people, so we need to set up some new design projects. Let's take a look at our releases here, and we're going to turn. Whoops, that's not really what I wanted to do. We're going to turn that off. We're going to go by this thing, and so we just did Fullview 2. So there's Fullview. Have we done Desk Suite 2? Now there should be a column in here for whether or not it has a sequel. There we go. So Desk Suite did look like it was pretty popular, but we're doing an Office software right now, so I don't need to release another Office software. List Light was not very popular. Printman Premium, so those are more Office softwares. Really, so we're already up to Hear Me 2. Have we done Hear Me 3? So that was March of '91. You know what? It's a good time to do a sequel. So let's make a sequel to Hear Me 2, which did pretty well, it looks like. Oh, we don't really have anything new to add, but it does have an expected interest that's very high. So we're going to do it. No. Of course, wait a minute. Top down 3, there it is. Yeah, we're going to use that one. Okay. We're going to add all the new and exciting. Wait a minute. Oh, that's ours. Runswell 2000. Yeah, it hasn't even started yet. There we go. Oh, really not very many active users to. What's up with that? Chunt's up with that. Do we need to port this out? No. Do we need to port out? Oh wait, we already have a sequel to Hear Me 3, to Hear Me 2. We already have a Hear Me 3. Never mind. My mistake. So what I need to do here is filter that to just no. There we go, that's better. Well, if runs clean, we'll have a sequel very soon. Okay, so I guess Playbase 2 would be the next thing to make. Why not? All right. So we're going to use our new Fullview 2 on that, of course, which will be fantastic. We want to have all of the stuff. Why not? There we go. All of the bits. And that means we can use all this other cool stuff like that one right there. And the cool new audio thingy. Great. And we can get a reasonable number of users on this. Not as many as I would have hoped. All right, I'd say that's pretty good. How many designers do we need? 4. So we have too many designers as it is. I'm going to go ahead and, I like that. We'll drop it a little bit, 175. I don't need any of those. We do want a server to develop it on. Great. All right. But we're going to change the design team. Design B already has 4 employees. Perfect. You guys can work on that. 4 and 4. Great. Develop. Well, the team's the perfect size, dummy. Yes. Right? Design B. 4 employees. A lead and 3 designers. Yeah. You silly thing. All right. Design C is empty. So we'll assign our next project to design C. So there's Playbase. We're working on a sequel that runs well. Didn't we just release top-down art? No, we released Fullview, but it's too soon to do a sequel to top-down. So we can't really do any more sequels. If I develop a new type of software, I don't really like those content management systems. I mean, I guess we can develop another game. People really seem to enjoy our games. We have Fiverr's Quest and Arnie's Quest. And if I look around my desk, I can find the list of, well, this does not make for the most exciting viewing for you guys, does it? Me trying to find something on my desk. I know it's around here somewhere. I had a list of all my future game names, and this is no good if I can't find it. Well. All right, sorry about that. I finally found my piece of paper, and oh, it was worth it because I came up with our great game name, Roundball. You're welcome. It is going to be a game, a sports game, and it's going to use all the new stuff, and it's going to be very cool. So there we go. There's that game. It's going to be designed. We're going to need 2 designers on our design team. See, we can do that. Yes, there's nobody on that. Yeah, sure. Let's pause it. We go to here, and we go to Design C. Thank you very much. Design C. And that's not how it works. We go to Design A, and we go to Employees, and everybody gets along on this team. So how would I decide who? Well, if it's going to be 2 people, it may as well be Sean and somebody else like this one. There we go. Design C. Okay. Very good. Now, probably going to need a new design team, I would bet. Design D. Yep, add. Oh, I did not capitalize it. Rename. How about Design D? Okay, very good. And oh, for crying out loud, I've forgotten how the English language works. I got so excited about using all those D's, I put an extra one in there. There we are. And that looks like I've got all my design teams working during the day, so who cares? And you have a 12-month window for vacation, so that doesn't really matter either. And we're probably going to need another one, and I forgot to give it a name. And how stupid is that? Design E. Very good. And you will have the same situation as far as vacations and all that stuff are concerned, same hours. And we will need employees on those teams, which we will move from Design A. So now we're going to develop another software, and it's going to be another game. And this time it will be a RTS. Did I not set up a thing for FPS? I didn't. Well, what I did do is I set up all my FPS names as RTSs. Got it. All right, so this first one is going to be called Gloom, and it will be a shooter where you're in a dungeon and it's very gloomy, and yep, I think you can figure that one out. Cancel. We want to use the beloved Playbase engine. Okay, and we want to have all the features, and we're going to use the best 3D editor out there. That, of course, is Fullview 2, because Fullview 3 doesn't even exist yet, and Hear Me 3 does exist. Whoops. Let's try going by release date, shall we? There we are. Great, fantastic stuff. We're going to add all of the operating systems. So we're going to need 3 designers on this one. That will be design team D. And we'll go ahead and drop the price a little bit, 50 bucks. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is this game cheaper than the last one? Well, that's a good question, because I don't know either. Very weird. Do not have networking on Playbase, huh? All right, if you say so. Okay, so there we go. It's all set. Design D, develop. There are no designers. Yep, I got it. So we go to our teams. We go to design D. Nope, we go to design A, and we're going to move 3 designers out of there. How about the top 3? Switch team, design D. Very good. Okay, so one more project to get us started on. And this one I do not have a name for. We're going to go with a game, and it's going to be a real-time strategy, and we're going to call it Warlords Delight. And I just made that up off the top of my head. Pretty good for just making it up off the top of my head. All right, we're going to use the Playbase engine. We're going to do all the features. We're going to use this thing right there, just like we did previously, and that one right there, because that's the best. And we're going to add all of these, same as last time. It's very similar to the last one we just did, as a matter of fact. All right, and now this one's $100. Okay, I mean, if you say so. Very weird, the pricing on these things. It's going to need 3 designers, so we will assign it to design team A, and we're going to have to drag another designer out from from one of the training teams or something, and that's okay. That's what they are there for. Z new. We should have a designer in here somewhere. Designer Derek. You're not all that great. Let's try Z2. See what they have for designers. And looks like they only have the one. He's pretty good. Or she's pretty good. Let's see what Z3 has. Z3, even better. Fidel, all right. Fidel looks like our best one so far. Fidel is going to be it off of Z3. Employees, Fidel. Why don't you go to Design A. Okay, great. All right, you're in class, but you'll be out of that soon enough. And I'm going to set it to where it's only those, and then we can just drag those up so they are ready to go. All right, so we've got several projects being designed. I will have to put together programming teams for those, but I'll take care of that in between episodes so you guys don't have to sit through all that. I'm not really sure like what ratio of programmers and stuff they're going to need, because it doesn't really tell you those things, but we'll be fine. This one comes out in December. Open Office is in progress. Runs clean is in progress. There we go. Great. I need to keep an eye. We got a lot of stuff to keep an eye on. It almost seems like it's spreadsheet time, but actually, this stuff is doing a pretty good. The setup now is pretty good to where you don't necessarily need a spreadsheet to take care of it, and getting the spreadsheet to show up on the monitor at the same time as the game has become somewhat a little tricky with our current setup. Yep, you're not being marketed because you're not ready for it yet. How 8.65, so I should be able to push you into beta. All right, wow, look at that. We sold $80 million worth of software last month. That is amazing. Open Document Studio. People really want to buy Open Document Studio, but I don't want to sell any more copies of it. I guess I have to. We'll just order 50,000 to get the computer to stop complaining to us. Let's look at our best-selling software. Doing great for those two. It looks like My Home is the one where we're going to need to order a few more copies. We'll do that. There we are, right there. Great. Maybe some. Now, runs well. It's very expensive, so that's why it's selling well. Int X, I don't even know what that is. I guess an operating system. Okay, so the rest of these things we're doing fine on. Great. No need to even think about them then. Look at that, Fullview too. So So much money. It's made $93 million. What's our most profitable software? Playbase, that makes sense. And then Arnie's Quest, and then Fullview 2. But Arnie's Quest has been out for almost a year longer than Fullview 2. So it seems like Fullview is going to pass up Arnie's Quest. But if you are living 5 seconds in the future, you could hear that timer going off. And that means we have reached the end of another episode. I hope you guys are having a good time. I certainly am, if you couldn't figure that out already. That's $1.5 million. Wait, right? I wonder if I can put commas in there. I want to have $150 million. There we go. Will that work? Well, it looks like it did. Great. Yeah, I hope you're having a good time. I am. And if you are to try clicking that like button, try leaving a comment on the video down below. And of course, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you will join me again for the next episode, which should be up before too long. I'll see you then. Bye.